Tackle Junkies, what's going on, fellas? Today I'm going to give you guys a pro tip on how to get the most out of your fishing line. All right, guys, this tip is for guys that do not use backing. I've done quite a few videos on using backing here recently, plus in the past. Again, I'll link some down below. But this tip is for guys that do not use backing. And this tip actually came from FLW Pro Cody Kelly. We've become friends over the last couple years. We talk back and forth once in a while, and he must have seen my last couple videos, and he shot me a message on what him and some of the pros do to get the most out of their fishing line. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But if you guys haven't checked out Cody's channel, definitely check him out. I'll link him down below. Really nice dude, really down-to-earth guy. Definitely show him some love. Check out some of his videos, give him a sub and all that. Okay, so let's say you got a full spool here of all fluorocarbon, all mono, or even braid, because I do this with braid. Okay, so you got a full spool here. When you're fishing with it, you're only using the top 40 or 50%. What's below that, again, is obviously your main line, but it's just filler for the top, like I said, 40 or 50 yards of what you're actually using. Everything below that is not even touching the water. Okay, so basically it's a new line, but it has a bunch of memory on it from just sitting on your reel the entire year. Okay, so what the pros do is they transfer the line from one reel to another. That way, once they spool up the other reel, what's on top is fresh line. But again, like I said, it's got a lot of memory in the line, so I'm gonna show you guys how to get that memory out. But again, like I said earlier, that's what I do with braid as well. When you spool up braid, I don't add backing and braid, just a little piece of mono, then I spool up my entire reel with all braid. And like I said, after I use it for a couple years and the top portion gets worn, I'll flip-flop it onto another reel, just what I'm going to show you right now. So anyways, we have a reel here, all right, full spool, and like I said, the top portion is what's been used. So we're just gonna set this aside here. I just have that sitting in one of my spooling stations. I got a reel here, empty, and I just got the line. I just ran it through the holes in the spool there just for the sake of the video. Normally I tie it on, but you can do that as well, but I prefer to tie it. Anyways, just wanted to connect it really fast just to get this video rolling. So I'm just going to go and spool up this reel. We're just doing this really fast, like I said, just for the sake of the video. And what you're seeing here is the line that's been in the water, that's been used throughout the season. And once this reel is about full, what's on top will be the fresh line that was on the bottom of that spool. All right, now what I'm going to do, if you can see, babe, if you can actually see the line here in the guides, when I put slack in it, you can start to see all the coils in the line. Okay, that's what you want to get out of the line. Okay, so what we're going to do is clip it off here. Okay, and again, you can see the line is hanging loose here. You get that, babe? You can see all the coils in the line. It's all memory because the line's been sitting on the spool all season. All right, so now what you want to do, got your reel. Like I said, we got fresh line here on top. So I'll pull out a little bit here. What I'm going to do is set the reel down, grab the line. Again, you can see all that memory in that line, all coiled up. And we want to get that out of the line because basically this is new line. It's never seen the sun, so it's not deteriorated or nothing like that. It just has a lot of memory in it. So what we're going to do is just tie this to my boat cleat. That's what he said they do. All the pros just tie it to their cleat. So let's do a few overhand knots real fast. Nothing fancy here. Overhand knots, just like you're tying your shoe. If I can grab it with all that memory in there, I can't even grab it. Okay. Now, all you're going to do, now I'm only going to go to the edge of the driveway just because, I'm not going to walk out in the street, but if you're, at the lake or something like that, or you're in the parking lot, you can just tie it to the cleat of your boat, and then you can walk it out in the parking lot, at least a cast, 30, 40 yards, just to get that memory out. Click the thumb bar there, pull out some line. Make sure you guys check out my guys at OCJ. You know, Esther Ken, Harley, some good guys over there, Brian, all good dudes. Check them out. Link will be down in the description. But once you pull out some line, click over the handle there, and all you're really gonna do is you're just gonna stretch the line. That's all I'm doing. I got my thumb on the spool there, and I'm just stretching the line to get that memory out. That's all we're doing. And if I walk forward there, you'll see the line is laying nice and limp. It's not coiled up. The memory is out of that line, and now you can go ahead and fish with it. So, pretty killer tip to really get the most out of your line, because what was sitting at the bottom of that spool, again, is basically new line with a ton of memory, but you just stretched it, memory's gone, now you can fish with it another season. All right, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Smash the thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.